everyone, this is Seth and Stephanie from One World Tuition, and today we just want to tell you a quick little bit about One World Tuition before we get into the video.
So One World Tuition works to empower people and eliminate poverty by providing tuition to students in developing nations. We currently work in Nicaragua, Cameroon, Uganda, and India. So we have a link to our website below if you want to learn more, check out any of our students available for sponsorship. You can click there.
Yeah, so what we're doing here is we're actually shooting some educational videos that can be used for tutorials. They can be used for really whatever you guys see.
We want to encourage you to get out and learn wherever you are. Education is very important, so no matter where you are, there is something to learn about.
So today we got a chance to go to the Museum of Science and History here in Jacksonville, Florida, better known as the MOSH, which is a 3-story interactive museum. We get touch on science, we touch on the history of Jacksonville, we touch on some other things that really get you to have some hands-on experience and keep learning while you're doing it.
We started by walking through the History of Florida exhibit. It talks a little bit about how the original inhabitants of Florida came from Siberia during the Ice Age, and how Spain was the first European nation to come into Florida. Then it was given over to Britain for a while, then back to Spain, and then became part of the United States in the early 1800s. Once you come out, you actually come out into the science area. And what's really cool about the science area is that they're sort of pressing forward. They have a lot of really cool interactive things that you can do with your kids or by yourself, where you can do some face recognition robots. You can make yourself evaporate or beam up like in Star Trek, which I thought was really cool. And then they had just some other really fascinating things that you could get your hands on. But one of the things that we really had a lot of fun with was doing brain teasers. We are not good at brain teasers.
We're not the best at brain teasers. We tried our best. They had a whole bunch of them. We did get one of them, which I felt really proud about. And it was actually the basic one, but as we started going up in tiers, it got a little bit harder. thing that I thought was kind of cool was the meteor. They had a meteor there. So
A real meteor.
A real meteor, which was about the size of a football. And they say that most meteors, when they come into the atmosphere, are about the size of a pea. And so this one, being the size of football, was a lot bigger. You could actually go up and you could touch it, which I thought was pretty cool. But what I didn't know was that meteors actually come into the atmosphere about 162,000 miles per hour. So I don't know what kind of damage, if any damage, this particular meteor did, but that is flying into this atmosphere. While we were walking around the science area, there was one aspect that I thought was pretty cool, and it was wormholes. And it got me thinking, do wormholes really exist? Now, for those of you who don't know what wormholes are, they are essentially a portal that gets you from one area to another. They're used in a lot of science fiction movies, especially Star Trek. And so I got a question for you guys. Do you think they actually exist? I personally do. Steph, not so much. But hey, leave your comments below. Let us know what you guys think.
Also, another exhibit that I really enjoyed was some skeletons of sea life, dolphins, whales. And something I learned is that unlike humans who sleep for 8 hours-ish a day to give your brain a rest, dolphins have one half of their brain resting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So the left side will be resting while the right side's awake, and then vice versa. So that way they're always awake.
How do you guys feel about that one? Again, let us know what you guys think, and if you guys are enjoying these videos, please take some time to subscribe, check out One World Tuition, and as always, you guys got schooled by One World Tuition today.
Have a good day.